The Christmas spirit is about to be spread because I'm getting out the Tiger 2 North Pole. This is one of my favorite legendary skins that Wargaming has made for a tank in Blitz because it's one of the few times they actually put extra effort into putting 3D styles and extra bits all over the vehicle. I don't know why Wargaming can't make more camos with 3D bits and extras. It's kind of annoying, actually, but this is a camo that I really like. Gonna be honest, this year's Christmas camo is pretty dookie balls. I think it's one of the worst they've ever put into the game. We can see it here for the Semovente 54. It's pretty mid. Zero 3D really anything apart from these little copper pipes on the back. It's just like, you compare this to last year's, and it's not even remotely close. The team that worked on last year's was so much better, bruh. So, yeah, the Tiger 2, it's an incredible tank for multiple reasons. First of all, look at the thing's premium pen. 299 mils of APCR. Everybody talks about how the Luva has so much pen. I'm like, bruh, what are you talking about? The Tiger 2 has just as much, and this tank has way better armor and way better mobility, and it's just a flat better tank. So, let's get straight into some gameplay and see what we're able to do in this Beastaroni. It's such a good tank. It really is. And it's always rare to even see Tiger 2s really played that much anymore, which is weird. I think it's mainly down to the fact that super heavies have kind of fallen down a peg. I mean, the Tiger 2 to me is definitely a super heavy. It's a big, beefy heavy. And it's a really good one at that because it doesn't sacrifice like the others. It's still mobile enough that you can get up to speed. I think it goes like 36, pretty similar to that of an E75. And it's got, solid DPM, and while its accuracy isn't anything incredible, in general, this tank doesn't suffer like the other German super heavies do in its overall mobility and accuracy and everything like that, which is nice. It actually makes this tank feel pretty capable. So what are we going to do here? Well, I am going to speed along. We can see the power to weight on this vehicle is actually pretty decent. We're going 35, 36 kilometers, and that is my top speed in the Tiger 2. But yeah, it's not actually a very slow tank, which is nice. It means that I'm not limited by my team. So we have the Bolshation Barask in mid. We have the rest of our team going wide, and what am I going to do? Well, I see that I don't have too much support over on the heavy flank. Well, we got the enemy Project 68P, and there you go. A 260 damage shell into you. Thank you very much. Now, something else you may notice about the Tiger is its really, really good levels of accuracy and its fast reload. This tank actually has a really good rate of fire for what it is. A surprisingly good rate of fire. So we have the Scorpion G right in front of me, and I'm just going to poke. Scorpion does shoot me, but well, the Scorpion's kind of just donezo, because while it may obviously feature a pretty dangerous gun, well, I got a faster reload, and I also feature HE that does almost the same damage as its standard. So I kind of just beat the Scorpion, and because I'm a heavy, I have way more health as well. We have the Scepter on me, and here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to ignore him. I don't even care if you shoot me for a full 900 clip, because at the end of the day, your game is over. I'm going to load in an HE on the enemy a mill, and just going to keep chilling here. Let's see if we can get the clear into the Scepter, and oh, that works. Okay. The Barask is going to try and get the clear on me, but somehow bounces the shell. That's pretty impressive. And now I'm going to load an HE on your rear and get the clear into you. Well, we're not dead yet, which is something to be impressed by, to be entirely real. Let's reload on the Emil. There you go, 238. I mean, the game's already over. The enemy team tunneled me so hard that they're all dead. But we can definitely see how the armor on the Tiger does not feel nearly as capable as it used to be. I mean, I didn't really get a bounce at all in this game, apart from the Barask. But the rest of the characteristics felt pretty good. The mobility and the damage per minute allowed me to just chunk out shells. And I distracted a boatload of the enemies, which meant that our team was able to get a pretty solid win. So I ended up dealing 2,758 damage. I blocked 950, which is okay. It's still about half my health, and pretty solid finish on the top of that team there. All right, let's do one more game in the Tiger 2. See if he can do just as well. But yeah, this is why the Tiger 2 is great, because it's not fully reliant on its armor. The other super heavies in the game have really bad guns to make up for their armor. And the problem is, with the Cali changes, they really suffer because their guns don't have the capabilities to really make up for their armor deficits in the current state. The VK100 is really good, though. I will say that because of its 460 alpha in tier 8. That's actually really nice. The Moistion, though, it's okay. However, it's very slow. You can penetrate the turret cheeks really easily, the side really easily, and then you get to, like, the mouse, and I mean, sometimes the mouse does really well, but most of the time it gets caught out in the open. Faster, more mobile tanks beat it to the, punchline, and your game's kind of over. So, yeah, a little bit unfortunate is the best way to describe the mouse in the current state of the game. The U100 is alright, I guess. The U100 has a lot of damage per shot at 660 if you're running the derp gun, and if you're not, you have 460 alpha, but really good levels of DPM. The U100 is kind of like the outlier when it comes to super heavies, but it still kind of struggles in the regard of armor. Its turret is basically butter for any heavy, and it's a little bit unfun at that point. So, let's see what we can do here. We have a lot of heavies, and what do they have? They have a Keeler, Black Prince, and a Tiger 1. So they have 3 heavies. We have a stock KV4 and a tier 7. Okay, so really the only heavy I can rely on is the Object 252, if that player plays alright. So we'll see. But we're going to do our best here. I'm going to start by maneuvering my way right over here, and we're gonna, well, there you go, we got the enemy tiger in front, easy shell, and what's funny is that this tiger literally cannot pen me. I'm not even joking, like, frontally, that tiger will not be able to pen me. Now, we do have a Ferdinand, we also have the SU, but the SU, I think, tried to shoot at, like, the KV4 or something like that. We also have the Black Prince right here, which we get an easy pen right into the track we love, pretty good stuff. This KV4 is doing an excellent job of kind of driving into me, though, which is not ideal. Ooh, Black Prince actually does pen me. I'm surprised. I guess he hit me in the side because this KV4 is making me over-angle a bit. There you go. Easy shell into the Tiger again. Yeah, it's going well for you, KV4. It's going truly amazing for you. All right, well, let's see. We got the SU and bonk. There you go. 353. Easy shell into you. If the SU's just going to cut off his teammate, I'm going to aim in again. I'm not worried at all about the SU penning me. I have too much armor to really care. The armor on this tank kind of defeats the purpose of most heavies. It's just funny how well angled it is and everything else going for it. We're aiming on the Tiger. There you go. Easy shell into his ammo rack, taking off 300. Well, the SU did finally damage me. Loading a high explosive shell was apparently the only way that that player was going to take some HP off me. Alright, was not able to shoot that player. 252 gets the clear into you. And... oh wait, we did pen that. Never mind, it just low rolled. I thought I didn't pen it, but no, we did. Alright, sweet. Let's see, we got the Keeler right here, and there you go. 281 into his vehicle. We're up to 3,000 damage already. You can see where the great damage per minute of this tank is just ripping out. And there you go. Another easy shell. That's another 314. I'm actually surprised this car was cutting through the enemy there so easily. Alright, let's cut through the side of the Keeler once again. That leaves only 3 tanks left on the enemy team. The Ferdinand, the Black Prince, and the SU-152. Alright, well, I'm going to aim in right on the Ferdinand. We get an easy clear into his tank, and that leaves only 1 vehicular left, the Black Prince. What are you doing, buddy? Well, you are dead. That was a 3,985 damage win, and a much better showcase of the Tiger 2's armor and capabilities. The first game I played, the enemy went right through me. The second game I played, the armor worked great. I not only blocked how much damage? Yeah, 1,900, which is basically my entire HP pool blocked, but I also did 4,000 damage, aced the tank, and got 2 kills. The Tiger 2 is a beast, and it's always funny to me when people complain about overpowered premiums when you literally have a vehicle that has 299 mils of premium pen, that has incredible levels of frontal armor, a good top speed, and really solid DPM. I mean, this tank is incredible, and there's no reason to not play it. If you want a fantastic heavy, grind the Tiger 2. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this tank, and yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.